Hey guys, T-Rekt back again, and today we're playing more Jurassic World Primal Ops. But today, specifically today, just this episode, we're doing something slightly different. We're doing our top 5 tips when you're starting out playing Jurassic World Primal Ops. Yes, top 5 tips, what you need to do when playing this brand new Jurassic World Primal Ops game. So the first tip I would like to mention, well, the first tip I think is probably the most important thing in this game, is just save your money. Save the currency, save the coins, save the DNA stuff. Just save it. It's really important. You don't get much of it, especially the coins. The coins are quite rare and they can get used pretty quickly, pretty easily. You just want to make sure you save it up so you have it whenever you need to rank up your dinosaurs, because they're the most important thing in this game. Your dinosaurs, you need them ranked up so you can actually get through the story quicker. So yeah, my first tip is save your currency, especially your coins. This kind of leads into my second tip as well, which is get every dinosaur to rank 2. Because rank 2... oh damn it, I wasn't close enough to that. So rank 2 is when you can progress the next part of the story. So how the story works currently, you complete a chapter, you unlock a dinosaur. In the next chapter, so in chapter 1 you get a new dinosaur, let's say Troodon. Chapter 2, you need Troodon at rank 2, which is level 20. To progress in the story after a couple of the missions to unlock the next dinosaur. So always make sure you've ranked the previous dinosaur up to rank 2. And honestly, most dinosaurs at rank 2 are pretty good, especially at the early game. So make sure you're ranking up dinosaurs to rank 2. Don't rank them up even further if you don't need to, which goes into my first point. Don't spend your coins if you don't need to. So yeah, just make sure you rank up to rank 2 so you can progress through the story quicker. But also don't spend too much currency on like stuff you don't need, like rank 3. When you don't need rank 3, especially for the common dinosaurs, they're not very good. After a while you'll get rares and you'll get epics and then eventually legendaries, and you get through the story much quicker with those. This goes on to my third tip, which is complete the quests, complete the daily quests. They're really important. Well, they're not important, but you get some good rewards from that. You get currency, you get stamina, you get these common crate keys, which are pretty good because you can get, well, they're common plus, so you can get anything better than a common, including commons, of course. So you can get like 15 DNA, you get like common, rare, epic, and sometimes a legendary DNA, if you're lucky. And there's a bunch of other rewards in this, and it's worth doing. It's worth doing just to get all the stuff. It helps you complete the game, it helps you progress, and they're pretty easy at the moment. There's nothing too crazy in here. And also, make sure you do these daily, I can't even remember what they're called exactly. What are they called? They're called squad missions, which is part of the missions as well, I'd say. Just various missions where you can complete, get some resources, and you don't really have to do anything apart from play the game or wait a bit, which is really good. And there you go, look, we completed one just by completing the squad mission. My fourth tip is complete every mission and try and run out of stamina. Make sure you've run out of stamina and come back before the stamina's like regenerated, I guess. Yeah, because it is actually very like useful. You get for event missions. Usually get either dinosaur. Well, there's 2 events. There's the DNA family missions, which you get crate keys where you can unlock any dinosaur in that DNA family. So there's Dilophosaurus ones where you get Cryolophosaurus and Dracovenator and stuff like that. There's Spinosaurus ones where you get Spinosaurus, Baryonyx, Ichthyovenator, Triceratops ones where you get Sinoceratops, Triceratops, Adjuceratops, and well, you guys get it. So complete these, you get DNA crates, and you get more DNA so you can unlock and rank up future dinosaurs, which is very useful and very cool. There are also rescue events, which are brand new dinosaurs that you can only get through the events. So currently they're all rare except for one dinosaur, which is Chasmosaurus, which is interesting. I'm glad that it was a ceratopsian, but it's interesting why they chose only one, I guess, because I mean the rares aren't very useful after a while. But yeah, there's a lot of rare ones. There's Pterodastro. There was an event for that, but it ended up not happening. I assume that's going to happen Monday, unless they restart from the start again. I don't really know. But yeah, during the event, I think these aren't as important as the DNA family rescue ones, just because The DNA family give you multiple DNA for dinosaurs you can unlock while playing the game at the same time, and the DNA comes in any crate. Like, you could get a common, rare, epic crate. You've got a chance of getting those dinosaurs. Whereas with the rescue events, you only get that specific dinosaur, and you can pretty much unlock it for sure in the first event. But you can only get DNA for those dinosaurs during the event, so you end up like going, wait, I can't rank this up, so it's kind of useless apart from just having the ability to unlock it. Which, in my own like personal world, where I am a bit of a collector, I like having all the dinosaurs unlocked. But when you're actually playing the game, it's not as useful to have all the dinosaurs unlocked. Plus, they usually overlap with the family events. So if you wanted let's say a Dilophosaurus, and there was an event for Polacanthus or whatever it is, I can't remember exactly which one is in there. I think there's Polacanthus. It's pretty much any of the rares that are at the bottom. So yeah, Gigantospinosaurus, Polacanthus, Styracosaurus, Australopithecus, Albertosaurus, and Herrerasaurus. They're cool to have, but I'd rather level up and rank up dinosaurs that aren't in that, and aren't part of the exclusive event missions. Like, they're hard to get. And then that goes on to my 5th tip, which is make sure you complete this T-Rekt event, boss event. Hopefully they changed the boss eventually. It's been 3 weeks of the T-Rekt and it's kind of boring now. I'm going to quickly show you how to do it pretty quickly, pretty easily, and get the most points that's possible. But yeah, make sure you complete this and make sure you get higher as possible in the leaderboards. Well, not high as possible, but make sure you're in the top 1 that you can get into. If you can't get into the top 1, I'd say just keep trying and get into as high as possible. But if you're in the top league, you can kind of relax once you're in it, because you don't really go down. Like, every now and then you go down. All you need to do usually is complete 1 or 2 more missions and then you're fine. But yeah, my tips for this is run around in circles around specific environments. Use the dinosaurs I have if you've got them. Otherwise, just use dinosaurs in these family groups. So if you don't have Stegosaurus, use Tajungasaurus or whatever else there are in the game, Hentrosaurus maybe. If you don't have Baryonyx, use, I think it's Venator, and then there's another one, I can't remember exactly. I think there's like Concavinator maybe, or Australopithecus, but it depends on if you have them. And for Stygimoloch, you get Pachycephalosaurus pretty early on in the story, so that's useful. Or Dracorex or anything like that. Just use those dinosaurs and just follow what I'm doing. Don't shoot, because if you shoot you get less points, which is actually really weird. Don't know why they made it like that. And just run around, let the dinosaurs do the damage, get as much points as possible. You end up usually around 120 to 130,000, which gets you quite up there in the tournament list already, which is crazy when you think about it. Like, you really don't have to do much. And as you may have seen before I started this mission, I have like over 2,000 stamina for this specific event. And I'm not going to use it all, I'm just going to save it for the next event. I don't want to ever run out, because it's pointless if I run out. And I don't need to use it all, because I'm already in the top league, so I can just relax and not even do this event too often. But for some of the people in the lower levels, you're going to want to do it as much as possible, so you get high as possible, so you can get as many crates at the end, because those crates, like in the top league, you get 2 legendary crates, which is actually really good, because that's probably the best way of getting legendary dinosaur DNA apart from family missions, I guess, or family crates. You get 6 epic crates, which is probably, you're probably going to unlock a dinosaur if you're just starting the game. Well, not unlock it, but like if you're like a month into the game, you're probably going to unlock at least 1 or 2 epics just doing that. 6 crates, if you're lucky, you'll unlock something. And then 6 rare crates, so you're definitely going to unlock or rank up a dinosaur. And 4 common ones, which honestly I don't even care about. I'm never going to rank up a common dinosaur unless I have to for the not family events, what was it, the DNA, no not DNA, what was it, dinosaur rescue missions. You sometimes need certain dinosaurs at certain ranks for that. But apart from that, I don't really need to rank up those anymore. And yeah, that's pretty much my top 5 tips currently. If the game changes, I will probably make a new one of these and say what's the best things to do. There's other things like making sure, well, I already said about getting dinosaurs to rank 2. The best way of doing that is doing the boss event mission, well, not boss event, but the boss missions at the end of the previous chapter. You can do 5 a day and you get at least like 10 DNA, 5 DNA, something like that. which definitely helps. It's a bit of a grind. The game ends up being a bit of a grind, but it's fine, it's fine. It is what it is. And hopefully they bring out more dinosaurs, more ways to get DNA, more events, more different types of missions. Hopefully eventually like underwater missions where you're like swimming and shooting guns and have your quadics and stuff like that. I don't know, there's lots they can do with this game. Hopefully alliances and all that good stuff. But yeah, we're going to finish this mission. That's my top 5 tips. I'm going to go open a crate. I think we can open at least one thanks to completing that DNA chase mission, or family mission, or whatever they call it. Look, we're 81st, and I don't know what happened, but someone, I think they've been hacking, because God knows how someone has managed to get this much. 119 million. That's ridiculous. You either have to have the best dinosaurs and use every single piece of stamina you have, or you've hacked, and I reckon they've hacked, because that's ridiculous. I don't even know how you do that. Oh yes, also I've got 2,000, I think that's 387 stamina. Mad. I don't even need to use it. And let's go to the shop. I think we can open at least one crate. Yep, let's open one crate. Fingers crossed. Oh no, we can open 2 crates. So we're going to open this. Fingers crossed we're going to get some legendary Dilophosaurus DNA. We're not too far off of it now. I think we only need like 10, 15 more DNA. Oh, we got some. Come on, how much we get? 1. Okay, that's not great. That's not great, but it's better than nothing. And then we can open this common crate, DNA crate, whatever they call it. Come on. Fingers crossed for something good. Guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Tell me in the comments if you find these tips useful, and I'll see you next time.